are still asking, Ofe mo ikú tó pa Mohbad, you are worse than Joseph Aloba at this point. If after 2 years, all your braggadocious, you are the Kineko president, you know the PPRO, you know the IG, you know the president, in fact, you know God himself, and you can still ask that silly question, then something is mightily wrong with you. You are one of the people that is perpetuating this evil, and that is fact. If at this point you haven't really called Joseph Aloba and tell him what is the truth, you're one of the problem. Because gbogbo ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti sọ, what other ikú ló ń wá kiri? 2 pathologists, consultants. And the one that was done by both consultants were not done just by them. They are teams that work together. So average of 3 to 5 doctors on each time carried out forensic analysis on this person. They did autopsy on this person. And you have not reached out to them with the level of you saying, you know this, you know that. You never reach out to them. Even when Joseph Aloba called you that he wants to come to you. Yeah, D1, even if he's not into the case, then he's dangerous then. He shouldn't be coming out to speak boldly. At the end of the day, Brekete is an authority, let's be frank. He has a lot of uneducated people with him. A lot of northerners follows him. And if he's speaking with such authority on a case he refused to research on, then he is more dangerous than Joseph Aloba. He has a platform, he has the crowd, he has followers. So if you refuse to do proper research before coming on air to spew what he's spewing, then he is very dangerous. How can you not have, even if you don't speak with the government pathology, what about the pathology that did the job for Joseph Aloba? You think those people will put their profession and reputation into disrepute because of few millions? No. And why would they want to? What sort of conspiracy would they be hiding? In the scheme of Nigerian society, who was Mohbad? And this is not an insult. Who was he that will make the whole Nigerian police force, the whole Nigeria to be against him? His whole friend and family. Why have these people that are with him, not that with Joseph Aloba, not think a bit? Oh, D1, see, Emma, hold brief, Brekete. This is why I'm saying he's very dangerous. If he has loads of cases daily, a case like this that has thrown the society into so much issue, then he should have Tobalo 3 hours of his time. Tobalo 3 hours of his time to sit down and actually ask proper questions. He would have gotten his answers. He would have gotten the same answers we had. It didn't take us months. We on this side never doubted anything from day one. Me for once, anyway. Let me speak for myself. I never doubted it, even though I didn't know Mohbad from inception, until other truths start coming out. But the fact is, I know these things happens. It happens daily. It is unfortunate, but it happens. Yes, he's been biased from day one. Thank you. He has been. And this is the misogynic society we live in. Well, at least what's here? She bonko to shell no. Okay, Otikoko make error the first time. What about this time around? What about this time around? If he claimed he has sent people to Lagos State initially, why is he still saying Onwa Nkoto Sonukiri? Onkoto Sonukiri. He has teams of people working with him. Shebi Torie lo sheni team. All these lawyers that have win cases, landmark cases, they sit down and research it. We sitting here, we have jobs, we have life, we have family. But we took time to, even some things that we did not know, we went to read about it so that we won't come here and be yarning dust and be confusing people. And that is why you see the typical yo and the rest still think there's something they're hiding. Because if Brekete is still saying it. If the IG didn't do anything, then we'll go to the Attorney General. We'll do this, you do that. Then he's just been an ass. And I'm not sorry to say it. He's just been a bloody ass using his platform to perpetuate evil. And moreover, as much as we know that, okay, why was he saying he wants to give Joseph Aloba money? What was the money for? Why has none of these people stopped and asked that question? All this money they've given this man, what was the purpose of this contribution, this donation? What was it? I share Miss Olufunke Tata, the same thing tí Oriyomi ṣe náà nìyẹn. Tí gbọ́n kankan ti sáré bọ́ta ìyá gbọ́mọ sílẹ̀ wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní the same thing Yinka TNT did, the same thing Kẹ́hìndé Ọ̀ṣọ́bà did. Nǹkan tí gbogbo wọn ṣe ni àwọn náà bá wa dé gbogbo bí ta dé. Ṣé ọkùnrin ò kí ń fọmọ sílẹ̀ for 20-something years tán máa lọ? Ó ti di mélòó tí wọ́n wá ń raise owó fún? I listened to part of the case of the woman, and I felt so sorry for that woman. And I wish there's something I can do, because I know what she will be going through. I know what that young man will be going through, because now he's had an acquired brain injury. That young man's life will never remain the same. Owo ogun 2 years to fun ole kan kankan. He will need forever rehabilitation. Why are they not saying, okay, let's look for an organization that can do something about it? These are the problems that we have in our society. And these are one of the things I've been talking about. PSA, we do not have free health in Nigeria. Because some people will say, Toba lowo Naijadun. That's just pray for good health. Because I don't know if you want to know what real people go through, if you are in Lagos, walk to the closest general hospital to you, then you will see what people go through daily. Start from the accident and emergency and go to the special baby care unit. You will see wonders. You will see things, and you will. And another sad thing, specialists in Corona, because some specialists in Nigeria, all of them, there is brain drain in Nigeria. All of them are going to better place where their skills will be appreciated. And if you don't have people that can teach you something, how will you know it? So the doctors, the nurses, the physiotherapists, the pharmacists, and the ones that are staying in Nigeria, our new ones, won't need experience to handle things that are happening these days. Because the ones that are supposed to teach them, Nigeria, they've tried their best. These people that have contributed massively to Joseph Aloba are not thinking about it. Melo no one lo mani come on log in Nigeria, because I want jenye one I want tori Nigeria. How many of them lost in Nigeria and December? People are going through real life situation. Yes, there is real brain drain in Nigeria. It is scary. Really scary. And it is the disrespect to the even IGP. It's like me saying, because Kiru, Piers Morgan, go bossy TV, going because on more chief of police, what's it called? Scotland Yard. Now I'm calling you, like he should walk to his office, as if the chief of police have nothing to do with this day than to attend to Tales by Moonlight at be village headmaster, because village headmaster ni blekete. Court washipane. It is the disrespect. A whole IGP is in the number 3, is the number 4 citizen. You send a non-entity to just go to his office, and then you go and knock, as in how now? local council chairman council àdúgbò yín ṣe ti rí sójú. Can you send somebody to his office and just say very condescending, babies of life, thank you so much. You just, as if people don't have jobs, they don't have diary, they don't have plans. You can just send people because you have a name. You haven't used that your name to make better thing. Ó ń ṣe gbé moralization di one, but ó mọ̀yàn, let's agree pé ó mọ̀yàn, but he should channel his stuff to better cause. He could just have read up this case. It's as simple as that. And from the one, he never was interested in hearing from the other part. Ọjọ́ tèmi tẹ̀ tí wọ́n lé pè lọ́jọ́ tó ti bọ́ta, na me, ordinary president, they asked for the DNA and I must get it. Wàláì, mi mo gbà tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ síta pé DNA, ogun fẹ́ pa DNA yálà ìyá ẹ̀. Ọkọ mi àkìlọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ta ló wá DNA kiri. That day was it for me, for him. You're saying it with so much authority and you're supposed to be more educated than the rest of your cohorts. So with so much, how can you not know what the law in law school? If all your snake query and one law school in Nigeria and gone at the level that dancing, because everybody law school. How can you just say it with so much authority? You are asking for the DNA of someone else's child. The same way these fools will be saying it. Oh, yeah, come back to lọ ṣe DNA. Kí wọ́n ní kí wá ṣe DNA ọmọ tí mi ò bí. Má gbọ́rọ̀ burúkú lẹ́nu àwọn ẹyẹ people yìí. Somebody will just walk up to me or to my husband and say, come and do DNA of a child, of a woman you've never come across in your entire life. And people share kí n ronú ni. Ṣé ibi tẹ́tí rìn káàkiri tẹ́tí ṣòṣì káàkiri ẹ̀sọ̀ àpòrónú yín náà ni. Honestly, I'm waiting for that day that Nigeria will get to that point. The likes of Oriyomi, the likes of Berekete should get massive lawsuits. When they pay through their ass or rock so carelessly, when my breast bridle their tongue. Now me, they ask for the DNA now, and I must get it. I ain't shame. Anyway, that's just 2 minutes talk for you, Mr. Blekete. Grace Shonde. Me mọ̀ pé ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́ tó yìí o. I heard part of the things you were saying. Ìwọ ń pa àwọn kan ní olóṣó single mother. Oríṣiríṣi. Eléyìí tí o mẹ́ni tó bímọ fún. You were a single mother. In fact, bàbá tó bímọ fún bàbá tó lọ gbé tó kú quarter to his grave tó fẹ́ sílé. Ń kọ́ ló bí ọmọ wèrè tó gbé dání yẹn. Ìwọ náà ń pa àwọn èèyàn ní single mother. Ayé mà ti bàjẹ́ ọmọ lè ń dájọ́ o. Yóò ṣí onírun funfun lóbò. At 58, wọ́n fi ń ṣe àgbésùn kiri, òun ṣe àgbésùn Joseph Aloba at 58. Tó yẹ àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀wẹ̀ grandmothers. Wọ́n ti ń fẹ̀yìntì jọ ń jẹ ọmọ. Ìwọ wọ́n ń dún ẹ mẹ́yìn ògiri káàkiri. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Imagine this useless aṣẹ́wó olóṣooṣì tí wọ́n ń dó mọ́ ẹ̀gbẹ́ ògiri títì. Nǹkan táwọn ọmọ 16 years old ń ṣe tán wọ́n pé kí ló ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Òun ni ìyá 58 wọ́n ń dó ẹ kiri, wọ́n ń ṣe ń gbé ẹ káàkiri hotel. Wọ́n ń gbé ẹ pé ẹwò táwọ̀ kówó right kówó left bóyá èèyàn ń bọ̀. Tọ́ máa sáré kì í bó ẹ lábẹ́, ìwọ náà ń pèèyàn lólóṣó. What a wow. You are a useless non-entity. You are a disgrace to the body of Christ. And you and your husband should be stripped of whatever protocol you have in the church. Yes, we are still looking for you. Òun ló fẹ́ pa ọkọ ẹni náà. Obìnrin tó bá ń yàn lè tí ò bá parí àpọ̀kọ. Olóṣì ni olórí burúkú ni woman ó fẹ́ pa bàbá oníbàbà bàbá 75. Bóyá bàbá yẹn láwọn ọmọ níbi kan sìn tí ẹ jẹ́ tètè lọ yọ bàbá yín kúrò nínú ìgbèkùn tó wà. Mágùn ló máa pa bàbá yẹn last. Ẹ̀yin náà imagine ká gbọ́ pé bàbá 75 kúkú mágùn. Is that not a tragedy? Because ọwọ́ tí Jossy ń lọ yìí, ó máa lẹ mágùn lẹ̀ fún Grace Shonde. Olóṣó lórí burúkú ibi tó ti rìn gbèrègbèrè títí all the from àárọ̀ ayé ẹ dé ọ̀sán ayé ẹ, ó rí kan ṣe kan, iṣẹ́ ò kọ́, ìwé ò kà, olóṣó lórí burúkú aṣẹ́wó tó re Redeemed Church. very useless entity. Wọ́n pa wọn kan, àwọn tó ń support kínní, ó wá ń kanra. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Kí ni tiwa pẹ̀lú títí ẹ? What is your own in our own? Ìwọ yóò ṣìtáyé, ìwọ ló ń gbàdúrà fún yàn, àdúrà ò dẹ̀ gbà lórí ayé ẹ. Physician, heal thyself. Ìwọ fẹ́ gbàdúrà fáwọn èèyàn, ìwọ ọ̀nà ẹ ò là. Ó ní òun wò pé bóyá wọn á mọ́ ọmọ lọ sílùú òyìnbó, ọmọ ẹ ò lè dé Muritala Muhammed Airport, kì í ṣe pé. Muritala Muhammed Airport yẹn, ọmọ ẹ ò lè, in fact nínú ojú àlá gan kò lè débẹ̀. Ó fẹ́ bà tọmọ lọ́mọ jẹ́ kó fi raise ọmọ títí ẹ sókè. It's not possible. The sky is supposed to be wide enough. But irú yín ẹni ibi ni yín. Wọ́n ti sọ́nà tẹ́lẹ̀. Èèyàn kan á sọ pé èèyàn kan sọ wọ́n ní ìyá Ayọ̀mí o, aládùúrà ni. Tó bá di ọ̀láǹsì tọ́mọ ẹ bá ń tàràkà tó ń ṣe aláàrú fáwọn ẹgbẹ́ tó ń ṣe òṣì káàkiri, wọ́n ní ìyá aládùúrà ni. Wọ́n ní mọ iṣẹ́ ibi tí ìyá ẹ ti ṣe. Àwọn ìyá àjẹ́, wọn ò ní lo earring, wọ́n á ṣán scarf mórí. Bọ́ǹkan ibi tó wà nínú wọn, òun ló ń lọ lọ́ọ̀kan yẹn. Wọ́n máa fẹ̀jẹ̀ sí wọn á tún tọ́ funfun jáde. Please, my people, beware of people that lay hands on you. Èmi máa ń sọ, ẹkún mọ̀ pé máa ń sọ here from day one. Be careful, read rooms, let your aura, try to train your spirit to know. You will know. Let your aura, anything, negative energy, because ẹlòmíì wọn ibi tán ti lọ gbàdúrà fún ló ti ń kó ogun. Imagine Kiru Grace Shonde gbé ọwọ́ léyàn lórí kó lóun gbàdúrà fẹ́ nìyẹn. Ṣé ìṣe pé gbogbo kíni spirit tí Jésù lé jáde tó wọnú ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ lọ́dún náà lọ́hùn, ó máa wọnú ẹni náà ni. Gbogbo infirmities, gbogbo ìbànújẹ́ ayérayé ló máa ẹ wò ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ní àwọn ìyá tó máa ń join àwọn WhatsApp group. Ẹ pè wọ́n ṣàkíyèsí o. Kọ́ máa join àwọn WhatsApp group kankan ẹni mọ́mì ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàdúrà fún yín. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà àwọn ọmọ wọn tó wà lóyìnbó náà target. Àwọn ọmọ yín yẹn kíníkan olòṣì ó lè ní wọ́n. Kí Grace Shonde lóhun prophet. Kó lóhun gbàdúrà fún yàn, and look at how vile she is. That woman, you can, the first day tí mo rí ojú Joseph Aloba ni mo ti rí evil nínú ẹ̀. And the same thing with Grace Shonde, and that is why they are like magnets. They could attract each other. Likes go for likes. They are both evil. Joseph Aloba ogun Jimmy nínú kòtò ọ̀run. Òun ni Joseph Aloba. Grace Shonde ni Oyíbóyí. Oyíbóyí fi gbogbo ọmọ inú ẹ̀ ó fi dájọ́. Òun ni Grace Shonde. Olóṣè ẹyọkan tó kù yẹn náà wá sì fi dájọ́ last ni. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́rán tẹ́mọ kòtò ọ̀run kòtò ayé dà ẹ wo kòtò olóṣì. Ṣèbọn ọmọ kan náà ni Oyíbóyí bí Kọ́lédowó tó fi gbogbo ọmọ méjèèjì tí yẹn ibi tó fi dájọ́. Ó máa fi wo ẹyọkan tó níyẹn kò ní bá ẹ kalẹ̀ olóṣì.
Wọ́n ní jẹ́rọ ayé kò ní jẹ́rọ ọ̀run.
Àmì àṣẹ wàá gbé káàkiri ni. And imagine wishing evil on the late person. How evil can these people be? Kò yé mi, I'm just still confused. Very evil. Ìyó òṣì aládùúrà iná. Olóṣì ṣòbó lábàṣà ó fi gbogbo tó yẹ kó fi lọ́pọlọ ó ti rù sínú fùrọ̀. Ó báyé jòsí jẹ́. Imagine. Honestly, imagine having these people as counselors. Listening to these people saying, okay, I want to go and get counsel from this type of people. Good morning, everyone. And that is why Joseph Aloba's life has gone down the drain. When you listen to people he follows, you can see how his life have become it's become so tangled. OTD, a whole bowl of mess. As in, Joseph Aloba wasn't this worse. In fact, he's gone from worse, if there's anything like that. Look at him listening to Grace Shonde, listening to Tarzan, listening to Pokyok. How do you call these people your counselors?
Ọlọ́run kàn gbé ìgbéraga sí Jósì láyà. Gbogbo àwọn èèyàn báyìí they are nothing, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí stomp on them. Ní ìsìn báyìí ta ló wá ń ṣẹ̀sìn padà báyìí.
ó máa ṣiṣẹ́ sí yẹn, ó máa rìn hòhò wọjà ni, kò sí ìyẹn, that is sure. Èmi alẹ́ ọjọ́ tèmi ti rí Joseph Aloba ni mo ti rántí Ògúnjìmí. Oṣó di jòsí, oṣó ọkùnrin ni, òun ló máa ń di kinní mú nínú ẹgbẹ́ òkùnkùn wọn, olórí burúkú ni. Ó máa ń lọ sí meeting ní 1 a.m. olóṣì ò nísinmi. Ó máa ń lọ sí meeting, nobody can tell me that. Ẹ lọ wo igi ìrókò tó wà ní Òkèlétu, ibẹ̀ ni jòsí ti máa ṣe meeting lákòókò òru. Olóṣì bàbá òṣì. Àmọ́ bóyá ó ṣì wà l'Ábùjá, kán mú lẹ́sàn-án. We don't need him in the society. Kọ́mú lẹ́sàn. Grace Shonde, wàá tàràkà kó tó jẹun. Ọmọ ẹ náà máa tàràkà kó tó jẹun. Ó ló fẹ́ gbé ogun dìde fún opó. Ó ló fẹ́ gbógun dìde fún ọmọ aláìní bàbá. Wò wàá tàràkà. Wò eléyìí tó ṣì ń ṣe. Wọ́n sì ní kó ta irú ni. Gbogbo nǹkan tó surround Grace Shonde, we smell. You are a dirty, you're dirty in the spirit, you're dirty physically. You are a wicked soul, and it's too late for you. Ọlọ́run ti ṣe ẹ́ lọ́kàn le, ó máa parun ni bí ọmọ Pharaoh. You can never receive forgiveness from God. Ó ti late. It is too late. Even if you go to the corner of your room and ask for forgiveness, you are not one of those people tó lọ ní pé òun máa dáríjì. O ò lè rí ìdáríjì. Ilẹ̀kùn ọ̀run ti sé mú ẹ, o ò lè ráàánú gbà. Ìkà ni ẹ́. You are a wicked woman. You don't know this family, and you are the one telling us their history. You are the one that wants to tell us the story of Iya Mohbad. You are the one that wants to tell us the story of Joseph Aloba. You are the one that wants to tell us the story of Liam. How crazy are you? Ó dà pé wọlé ṣinṣin tó wà ní yàrá wọn ọjọ́ tó ń dóra wọn tó fi mọ́ concept kìsẹ̀ ni mò ń sọ. Ó tẹ̀ kí náà nǹkan ló bí. Olórí burúkú oníran òṣì. Ẹ̀yin oníran ibi. And it can never be well with you. You have used the name of God to lie. You have used the Holy Spirit to lie and malign people. And gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa kọjú ìjà sí ẹ. Ìkànnì, a wicked woman. I don't like listening to you because it saddens me. Because I know people that are true Christians. I know people that worship God in truth and in spirit. And when I see people like you use the name of God in this type of manner, it breaks my heart, especially in this time that there is struggle in the Christian society. People look at you when you say you are a Christian. Christian wo? Ó dẹ̀ ń fi orúkọ Ọlọ́run fi ń pa irọ́ tó tó yìí. Arúgbó ọjọ́ fi hàn ẹ́. Bí wọ́n bí ọba kan ṣe kinní kan, that is just, and some àwọn wèrè bí Bọ́súnbọ́lá and those kind of people sit down. Ṣé wọ́n fi irin burúkú wo lẹ́yìn pípé irin tẹ́ fi pàdé ibi báyìí ná? Irin wo lẹ́rìn gbèrègbèrè tẹ́ fi pàdé àwọn oníṣẹ́ ibi onírọ́ báyìí tẹ́ fi ṣalágbàkó Joseph Aloba and his cronies of criminals? Because kò yé mi. Ṣebí erin náà àwa làwa ń bì, ní doubt. We're not shaking in our spirit. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ń fi àánú bẹ̀ wá wò. Ẹ̀yin ẹ̀rin ẹ̀dán owó ẹ̀nọ́ra ẹ̀nà mental health yín, ayé yín ti bàjẹ́. Ojoojúmọ́ lẹ máa ké, ẹ jẹ́ kó di bí 12 nísìn. Àwọn kan á tún bọ́ta, wọn ò ní sinmi. Wọn ò lè sùn, wọn ò lè jẹun, wọn ò lè wo. Wọ́n wá jí pé kí ni aró orókun, aró orádìyẹ wọn. Jòsí tẹ́lẹ̀ dáwó fún ò ní sinmi, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ dáwó fún Jòsí náà ò ní sinmi. Ẹ̀yin ni ìyá ìmọ́lẹ̀, ẹ̀yin ni ìyá Mohbad, ẹ̀yin làǹtí Mohbad, ẹ̀yin ni driver Mohbad, ẹ̀yin kìnìkan kí ló ṣe yín? Ẹ ti wá canonize di Mohbad, ẹ ti sọ di Màtáyà. Kí ló ń ṣe yín ná? Ẹ̀dẹ̀lẹ̀ ń sin lọ́hùn. What did the Bible say? You must not have any other God aside from me. It's one of the 10 commandments. These people have both 10 commandments. Like people want to share everything against the 10 commandments. Ọ̀run yín báyìí, it is gonna be in fact, your hellfire. Ọlọ́run kò ná mọ gidi ni. The Bible says after death there is judgment. Irú ìwọ Grace Jonde and Joseph Aloba, tẹ́ bá kọ́ kú báyìí Ọlọ́run á wò yín á ní pé ẹjọ́ yín òun máa adjourn ẹni because ẹjọ́ yín ó máa ti long jù. Your judgment cannot be swift. Ó máa kọ́ lọ jù yín sínú iná ilé ìrú náà so that ó máa wá in fact Ọlọ́run máa ní láti ṣe constitution against ẹ̀yin wèrè yìí. Kò sí appeal, ẹ̀jẹ̀ Jésù ò lè wẹ̀yìn mọ́. Kò sí, you are not one of those people that the blood of Christ have come to wash away their sins. No, you are children of ègbé. Ẹ máa parun ní láyé, ẹ tún máa parun lálùjọ náà. Àbí àlùkìámọ̀ ni. I don't know. You are worse than the devil itself. Mo sure pé bí Ọlọ́run bí èṣù ṣe máa lọ ń bá Ọlọ́run ó máa bá sọ fún Ọlọ́run pé ṣọ́ra àwọn èèyàn tó dá. Look at these ones. Ẹ̀yin abínú wáyé tó yẹ kẹ́ ti kú dànù. Grace Jonde, you are a disgrace to this Christian society. Àti ìrí orúkọ ẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa strip ẹ off, wọ́n á strip ọkọ ẹ off. Wọ́n máa wàá ya wèrè títí ni ìwọ olòṣì ìyá ìkà ìyá àjẹyìn. Èèyàn máa lóun born again, ẹ̀yin náà ni ẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kéèyàn dúró sínú ìgbàgbọ́ ẹ̀ dáadáa. Màá ti give ayé mi to Christ. Ẹ máa tún gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sọ inú á tún bí mi. Ayé yín ti bàjẹ́ o, yóò ṣì aṣẹ́wó àṣànà. Olòṣì gbọ́kọ́gbọ́kọ́, olórí burúkú o mọ̀ pé ó fẹ́ máa dóko ní èjì ẹ lò lọ́fẹ́ age mate ẹ. Mú bàbá ní bàbá. 75 to 58. Olòṣì nearly 20 years difference. Olòṣì àgbọn kan bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyá àjẹ́ ni. Ìyá àjẹ́ olòṣì. Ó ti bá yé ọkọ ẹ̀jẹ̀, ó fi òbò tú ìjọ. Assistant pastor ó ti dó gbogbo wọn dànù. Àwọn ilé lẹ máa lọ gbé ọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ yín fún wọn. That is another thing, no, another PSA. Pastors are not marriage counselors, except they have gone to school and they have had that certificate. Ẹ má lọ máa gbé àwọn ẹjọ́ yín fún ẹjọ́ ọkọ yín fún àwọn pastors, especially àwọn prophetess obìnrin yẹn. Wọ́n ti fi òbò bá ilé most homes náà ti dàrú. Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ manage tẹ́lẹ̀ ọjọ́ tẹ́ bá lọ gbé ẹjọ́ ọkọ yín fún wọn ọjọ́ ẹni marriage yẹn ti dàrú. Tó bá fọ́ ilé tí ẹyọ kan tẹ́lẹ̀ wò ó máa délé jẹ́ àná ṣége banza sí ẹ lára. You will now be asking yourself, ó ti lọ dóbò tó nírun funfun ni. Olòṣì ó ti fi irun funfun òbò ó ti fi ṣiṣẹ́ ibi. Èèyàn kan ló sọ ń bìjọ ẹ wọ́n ní òbò arúgbó máa ń dùn. Ẹ jẹ́ wà careful. Tọkọ yín bá ti lọ dó àwọn òbò Grace Jonde, ayé yín ti bàjẹ́ nìyẹn. Ẹ̀yin working STDs òṣì yìí. Anyway, mo mọ̀ pé àwa náà máa darúgbó ńjọ́ kan so ààbò arúgbó àwa náà máa dàgbà máa dùn gbogbo àní dàgbà yà àní ṣe rádaràda bí Grace Jonde àti Joseph Aloba. Imagine at what age? Even at 25 gan wọn gbọ́dọ̀ máa dómi lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ògiri ká tó wá sọ 58. Imagine that. It is unbelievable. It is disgraceful. Máa wo, you look to the right, look to the left. Is anybody coming? You cannot gallantly do what you want to do. You are still hiding. Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ṣe ní young age tí ó gbẹ̀yìn òun lẹ́ ń ṣe ní 58. You are a disgrace to your son. You are a disgrace to your son. That boy is supposed to disown you. He should dismother you tí ó bá fẹ́ gbé ègún. But because ó ti ara ẹ̀ jáde, ó ti gbé ègún náà. Ọmọ ẹ̀ ó ti fi iṣẹ́ ibi ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ó ti fi gbé ègún lé ọmọ ẹ̀ lórí. Ìwọ ló jésù àgàrà ọmọ ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn nǹkan. Wọ́n kan náà ni wọ́n ti ń dò. Ẹ lè imagine. Kí wọ́n máa tẹ ọyàn Grace Jonde ní ẹ̀gbẹ́ títì nínú mọ́tò. Ó ṣe, in fact, ojú gbà mí tì fún ọ. Thinking about it gan ó jẹ́ kí fẹ́ máa bì. Kí kan wò right, kan wò left, kan máa ṣe máa tẹ ọyàn àgbàyà bí àgbà ni, àbí àgbà bí àmọ́ òṣì ni. Òun lọ́lọ́wọ̀n ṣe láàánú. Ó dẹ̀ lè ráàánú gbà. Ilẹ̀kùn àánú ti tì mọ́ mọ́ ẹ. Ìyá àjẹ́ ìyá òṣì. Anyway, that is that about that. Boss rat. Ṣebí bí mo ti advice ẹ títí pé kó yọ orí ẹ kúrò nínú fúrọ̀ lọ́yà klepto. lọ́ọ̀yà ayélálà sórí ẹ̀ ṣì wà nínú ẹ̀ ni because orí èèyàn if you leave your head stuck in somebody's ass you can never see the light. Ìyá ẹ ti kú kò rí ẹ detonate gbogbo Kúdí tí jókòó lé ẹ ní agbárí orí ẹ ń gbóná ó dàbí mọ́tò tó ti ń ṣe overheating mọ́tò tán ti drive láti Kaduna dé Ìbàdàn ó wá ń ṣe overheating Mr. Lekan Ekarosa orí ẹ ń ṣe overheating with those things you go about talking and I talk to Mr. Miwa and Mr. Miwa now said Mr. Oni address ibi tán ti ṣe toxicology ní Spain. Ayé Bosrat Lukman ayé ẹ bàjẹ́ o. You came there saying you have it, you have the results. Now read it out. You are now reading out what the pathologist proposed to do. I was like, ẹ gbà mí. Ẹ gbà mí. The pathologist wrote, they proposed to find if there is markings in his body. They proposed to do this. They propose. Is that the result? As in, Maxi Fresh. Ìwé lẹ́tà pamọ́ sí láti jọ mo dẹ̀ ń wò pé okay at least a máa bá yàrá já ibi tí Bosrat ń lọ àmọ́ pé lẹ́jọ́ òfò ni o ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́ ọjọ́ tó ti lọ lá òbò wèrè woman klepto yẹn òun ni ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́. He was saying it and I'm like okay are you gonna get there? He's reading to us what the pathologist proposed to do. Hey, is it this bad? Okay, where is the address? What did they wrote? Oloshiyi ni pé wọ́n kọ ní Spanish. So, where you mọ̀ pé there is what they call translator. That the world is now one global market. You can go to any part of the world and you will communicate effectively without you speaking that language. You don't know what they call Google Translator. You don't know hospitals can actually transcribe something in another language that is not the language of that country.
Mayor.
Ma?
Ẹ má bínú. Ṣé rí ìjọ kan mo lọ sí Dominican Republic gbà tí wọ́n wá check bag mi. Gbà tí wọ́n máa check bag mo ṣáà dé gbà tí máa dé Canada mo wá rí yellow slip kan bẹ̀ tẹ́kun wọn check bag gbogbo wá jẹ́ Spanish mo máa pẹ́ ìgbà mi mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ kọ́ tí mo ṣe ni mo take picture mo gun lọ sí Google everything ló download fún gbogbo kan tó ń sọ everything mi ní láti pé anybody pé kí ni wọ́n sọ Spanish.
Kò yé mi, I was like mo mọ̀ pé ayé ń ṣe ẹ́ Lukman because tí ayé ò bá ṣe ẹ́ ìwọ àti pet cash you will not have invested this so much time into another man's business and you're not even doing it for the right cause, you know. If you're doing it for good conscience, for the right purpose, then we will say yes, you know. When you do right by yourself and by your God and by the society, it takes time. But you're doing it to perpetuate your sick, twisted mind. And that is the saddest thing. And you're so loud, you're so ignorant, and you're so proud of your evil. And you know why you can boldly be so proud of this evil is because society has seen this evil as normal. Because tó bá jẹ́ ayé ìgbà yẹn tẹ́ pé tó bá ṣe nǹkan tí ò dá ojú máa tì ẹ́ ó máa rò pé àwọn ará ilé mi ò gbọdọ̀ gbọ́, ẹbí mi ò gbọdọ̀ gbọ́, ìyàwó mi ò gbọdọ̀ gbọ́, ọmọ mi ò gbọdọ̀ gbọ́, even kí n má tí ì bímọ kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe lẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ mi. Legacy, it's what is called legacy. You don't have it. That is why you can boldly lie, malign, commit criminal acts. And you think there is not going to be repercussion for this your evil. You were talking for hours on end and you were saying nothing, absolutely nothing. You are a sick bastard. You are worse than I thought. You are very sick. You claimed you have the pathology report. One, I was listening because I want to, I want to see how you're going to get your hands on the result of another person that's got nothing to do with you, because I know that it is against the law. I know that there is no way on earth any diagnostic center in Spain will give you a result that you did not give to them, except Joseph Aloba himself gives it to you. So I won't put it past Joseph Aloba to buy the funny 20,000 naira only for. But you saying you got it from that hospital, I was waiting. Because see me, you actually ma share one, cause see me ma share one. And I know for fact that you did not get it from that pathologist from UCH. That I know. So you are a mad cow. Oloshinie, elegunie, mad cow disease on you elenu. Take your head out of kudiole ass. Lawyer Ayela láti bayé ẹ jẹ́. Mo ń padà bọ̀ fún ẹ. Oloshi ẹni ẹ̀kọ́. Beneni sẹ́, Akuda ya, they said, you see, Benin, in mo fẹ́ sọ, Benin ọmọ kọ gidi ni ẹ́. Is that English? That English, I will never forget it. Mo dẹ̀ ti sọ fún ẹ pé ọjọ́ tá bá máa sun ẹ́, tá máa gbé eru ẹ̀ sínú kíní, a máa kọ síbẹ̀, innocent audio, DNA clothed in failure. Everything you touch turns to failure. Tí wọ́n bá gbé ẹ sínú gold, it will turn to ashes. If they put you in a diamond mine, it will turn to ashes. Your life is full of failure. You do not need enemy. You are your own enemy. Your heart is your enemy. You are full of evil. Evil lives and dwells in your heart. Anyone that does not know what evil looks like, go to Supreme Iron Lady. Her picture, I'm not advertising her. When you look at her, that is evil. She is evil. Abatenije alaye bàjẹ́, ẹni tí ó lè ṣe rere, aṣeni ń ṣe rẹ̀, òpònú ayérada. You will be screeching without your useless voice. I was listening to all your ventures and how every single one failed. Every single of your evil ventures failed. And you haven't sat down to ask yourself, what is it about you, innocent? Ìwọ tó rí ẹ ò dá yìí, orúkọ ẹ ò rọ̀ ẹ́. Òrìṣà ìbejì dẹ̀ máa fi yà jẹ́. What is it about you? Ó bá iṣẹ́ ibi múlẹ̀, failure wá jọba nínú ayé ẹ. Kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe láṣeyọrí, aláṣetì ni ẹ́. Òun ló ṣe ń rùn láyé àwọn ọmọ ẹ. Ó fa àwọn ọmọ ẹ sílẹ̀ sí Nàìjíríà. Ó ò tọ́jú wọn. Òun wá bó ṣe máa bà ti ọmọ ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ káàkiri. Oh, you were writing to the Attorney General. You were asking a judge to recuse herself from a case. You are sick. Àwọn tó ń fún yín ẹ̀yin Amẹ́ríkà ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé potency àwọn oògùn yín ṣé kò dáa ni? Ṣé ká bá yín lọ sí Spain kan lọ bá yín ṣe oògùn ní Germany, because ó yà pé potency lagati tó ń fún wọn ní ibẹ̀ yẹn kò ṣe dáadáa. It is unbelievable. I was listening to it and I'm like, you were writing to a judge on an inquest in a coroner's case. Is not even, the case is not a criminal case. It's not like anything. It wasn't as if it wasn't that type of case at all. And you are saying you're writing to a judge to take herself out of a case. And you will lie to people that you are a learned fellow. You would have known if you have passed through a school, not to talk of law school, you would have known that there has to be a reason beyond anything before you can say, as a judge, you are recusing yourself. Not more of a case that is as straightforward as this. And you mess everything up. People, you made it look as if there is something that is shrouded in secrecy in this case. So, if the judge recused herself from the case, will you now be the judge? You think it is just a joke. You just wake up and you be a judge. Eroboya is any lawyer, nothing judge. How delusional and how sick are you? It pains me that I have to lecture you, but I'm not giving you this lecture. I'm actually saying it for the sake of people that might be ignorant, that might be hearing your voice, because you're so loud. You're a very loud bastard. That you screech, and that's the normal hamileti bosheman sorrow. You'll be screeching as if you're sick. And I'm actually upset that I'm talking about you because you're a very, very sick woman. Ìwọ àti Suzy alárùn ọpọlọ tẹ́ pé kò sí nǹkan tí Suzy lè pè. There is no words in dictionary. Suzy can't even pronounce her own name properly. Olóṣì, kò sí nǹkan tí Suzy lè pè. Àti ìwọ àti aristocracy gbogbo yín àti chairman, ẹ̀yin lẹ kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ this nonsense of petitioning the family. You're pitting a family against another in their moment of grief, in their moment of vulnerability. This is beyond sick. As much as sometimes we overlook your madness, sometimes we laugh about things, but this is beyond sick. That family were vulnerable when you all entered into them. Ẹ ṣe títí ẹ ń pe ìyá Mohbad, ẹ ń pit against the daughter-in-law, ẹ fẹ́ gba nọ́mbà àdúrà, ẹ fẹ́ gba nọ́mbà Darosha, ẹ ń kọ ẹ̀yin family síra wọn. What have you gained? To what purpose and to what end? Now, I'm speaking like this. I'm not upset. I'm not anything. So people don't think I'm upset. But it's just so embarrassing and so annoying when women in their 50s, above 50, men that are supposed to know better, have gone this low. You dig a hole. You're worse than a pit latrine. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ yín ni Mohbad. Ọbọ mélòó ni Mohbad gbà jáde? Spam mélòó ló wá bí Mohbad? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ya wèrè. Ẹ̀yin lẹ fẹ́ ojú Joseph Aloba sí owó. Ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ fún yín pé tó bá sùn daughter-in-law ẹ̀, tó bá harass daughter-in-law ẹ̀, máa fún lówó. And wọ́n náà ṣe máa ń sọ pé ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ogun la máa mọ àkímọ̀gbà yẹn. That's why they always tell us to be careful. Before you make decisions, before you make plans, think about it. Ìgbà tá wà ní primary school kan náà máa ń àti secondary school wá ní, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. And this is what happened to Joseph Aloba. He allowed Black Velvet, ogun ló máa pa ẹ́ bó ṣe wọ bí yẹn, àti ń wá ẹ. Black Velvet, you ogun go kill you, ogun àgbèrè àgbìyú ẹ, wá dégò wá. The way you entered here, everything about your life will be black. Olórí burúkú aláṣẹdànù olórí. You are a useless fellow. As you fall into here, you will fall and you will never rise up. You, that Monica that bears Black Velvet. Mo ti ń wá ẹ, òru yìí, ènìyàn burúkú sọ pé àwọn dúró dọjọ́ tó máa jábọ́ síbí. Olórí burúkú, you will become a black widower. Your children will become black widow and black widower. Everything that concerns you, Black Velvet, will be black and it will be evil. What do you mean back to sender? Are you not the one that is looking for evil? You are the one that knows a black widow, and it will go around you. You, this evil, you are one of Kilorukwe. You are the type of Grace Shonde that uses the name of God to lie. You are one. You said God shows you. You. Black Velvet. Ogbo Yoruba. Oh, ní jèrè gbogbo nǹkan tó tara ẹ jáde. You were still saying it yesterday, calling a poor widow, a poor girl, a young girl, you're calling her a black widow. Aren't you mad? Aren't you sick? You this sick bastard. Ọkùnrin ni mo mọ̀, ọmọ ṣe sọ pé máa jẹ́ black widow wa. Àwọn ọmọ tó bá lọ́mọ obìnrin wá jẹ́ black widow. Tó bá jẹ́ ọmọkùnrin wá jẹ́ black widow wa. Ọmọ ò ní sin ẹ́. Oyè ọba yẹ̀ wò. Ò ní rọ́mọ sin ẹ́. Olóṣì. He is a very silly man, prof. Very evil. He is one of the structural group. These people, these evil people that does not even know the Alobas before 2 years ago. They took over that family and they destroyed that family. He is a bloody nuisance. Later, he will claim he does not understand Yoruba. I've been looking for you. What is velvety about you? You're a very evil man. You are one of those people that can never be redeemed. You are lost. You will never, there is nothing redeemable about you. You sit down, you penetrated another family. You are hiding your own family. You people committed this great evil against another family. What is wrong with you all? Oh my wasibi. Ènìyàn burú ẹran tí pa ìṣe ń sọ lórúkọ máa wá síbí dáadáa láàárọ̀ yìí. Ó máa wá síbí mo rí ń bì níjẹta. Mo rí ń bì ní mi ìmọ̀ bí mo rí lánàá bọ́ mo rí ń bì níjẹta mo rí ń bì níjẹrin.
ṣé mo pé nígbà àgbàtà ìṣẹ̀bẹ̀ yóò ti wá sínú kinní mi mẹ́sì mi tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣépè fún yàrá ìyá ẹ̀.
Tẹ́ ń gbọ́.
Olórí burúkú lóògùn ẹlẹ́yìn láàsì ẹ̀yẹn.
He is always here. Ó lọ ṣì. Jẹ́ kí n tún rí MB kò ní yẹ. Anytime I'm on the panel and I see you drop into here, I will be cursing you. I will curse all your generation. It shall never be well with you. Ìwọ àti Black Widow, ìyá Black Widow yẹn. You think you're being smart, or you think what do you think you're feeling like? You're feeling cool. You're feeling like a guy calling a young lady in her 20s, a 24 years old that became a widow. You think you're being what? Calling her, going about that Black Widow. Aren't you stupid? What sort of a man are you? See the way you are a bully. You are a bloody wicked bully. See the way where a boss rat tackled you and you were begging. You were begging. That is how bullies are. They cannot never face a man like them. They can never ever face when you. That's why I'm one person that will say it. Speak up. In the face of bully, do not back down. This man is a bully. He got small dick syndrome. Because if not, how do you go about calling a girl you have never met Black Widow? You go about, you formed a group. You were in a WhatsApp group. You guys formed structural group. These people have done the worst. You have done the abomination. Tó bá jẹ́ ayé ìgbà yẹn ni tó ń gbé ẹbọ, ó yẹ kán bẹ́rí yín sóògùn ni kán fi yín ṣe ètùtù fún ìlú kí ìlú lè tùbà kó lè túṣẹ, because you've done the worst. And look at how Boss Rat handled you. He spoke 2 words to you and you were shaking like a lily kinongpe. You were shaking, but when it comes to Omo Wumi's matter, your mouth will be doing pre. You're a bloody nuisance. Kò ní yẹ, kò ní ragbá fáwọn ọmọ ẹ. Orí ẹ tó máa gba èpè, tó máa gba ègún, òun ló jẹ́ kó bọ́ síbí yẹn. They entered Joseph Aloba. Sometimes when they are talking, and when I talk to Baba, and I spoke to Baba, and I can come Baba, and I'm like, how did Joseph Aloba allowed himself to be so open and exposed? Bíbélì ní tó gìrì ò bá, ṣé Bíbélì ló sọ àbí Yorùbá ló sọ, either of the two. Tó gìrì ò bá lanu aláǹgbá ò lè wọbẹ̀. He is a bloody coward. They open structural group, engineering group, conglomerates over the pie of a 26 years old. It is unbelievable. They formed different group. One fee 50 pounds, àbí $50. One fee rújò sí lójú. One wá báyé máa yẹn jẹ́. They destroyed that family. They destroyed that family that it can never be the same again. And it is not a cause. You turn a son against the father. You turn a father against the son. You turn a child against the parents. You messed up a family. You messed up a generation. And you want your own family to do well. Lie. Ṣe gbé oyún bí ọmọ 22 years old ṣe bóun òun kọ́ ló lóyún, wọ́n lọ ra oyún ni, wọ́n lọ ṣe. This is wálẹ̀ ní fail. Honestly, I was flabbergasted. I'm like, we thought these people cannot be madder than this. Àṣé wèrè akọ wèrè ń yọ wọ́n lẹ́nu gidigidi. You form a group. You're not talking about ìlọsíwájú ayé ara tiyín. So about business ideas. In fact, you're not even talking about health for your ages. When people are generally above 40s, the things you can avoid, the things you can eat, the things you can do, you're not talking about ideas. You're not even talking about your children. Èso tó tinú yín jáde fún ètò bímọ nú yín, you're not even making plans for their future. Àwọn kan wà tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ nísìn, wọn ò ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ̀dí ọmọ mọ́, wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ̀dí ọmọ mọ́ ni, because that is one of the things the Bible says. Pé kéèyàn fi ogún lẹ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin ayé yín bàjẹ́, ẹ fọ́ọ̀mù group, ẹ ń sọ nípa pé Ọmọ́wùnmí kọ́ ló gbé oyún yẹn, wọ́n lọ ra Liam ni. Ayé yín ṣe wá bàjẹ́. I was like, ara mi rírí mo rórí olóńgbò látẹ̀. Nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe nínú group yín nìyẹn. As in, you legit form a WhatsApp group. And this is what you guys are discussing. You people are disgusting piece of trash. Jiyagbe of Coventry. This is what you guys at 51 àbí 50 kí náà pè ẹ́, wọ́n lọ mọ ẹ gbé oyún ní at 16. Ronú báyé ẹ ṣe máa rí. Ẹ wá jókòó ẹ ń ṣe ìpéjọpọ̀ ọ̀tẹ̀ lórí ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ rí, ẹbí tẹ́ ẹ rí rí. Tí n bá ti ṣe tán màá lọ mu ògógóró sí ayé yín, because ọ̀rọ̀ yín ó ti gba kéèyàn mu ògógóró. Olóṣìyé 270 olóhùn jàtàrẹ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àmọ̀rí. Ọjọ́ àtàrẹ mélòó ló wà, ọjọ́ ẹ̀mọ́ òrò lọ́kàn mi pé olóṣì. Gbogbo ẹnu kan máa hó ni ìwọ wo ọmọ aláṣẹ ni mí. Olóṣì Fọláṣadé olójú dúdú ọmọ aláṣẹ ni mí. Orí bí àkúdàáyà ṣe scam ẹ̀. Ìgbà tá a sọ fún ẹ níbí, àwa ń bì á sọ, abiyamọ làwa, àwa ti máa ń project nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. A sọ fún ẹ pé olórí burúkú ni àkúdàáyá. Kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe rere. Àkúdàáyá ò lè ṣe rere. Ẹni tó bá àkúdàáyá rìn ò lè ṣe rere. Ẹni tó bá súnmọ́ àkúdàáyá ò lè ṣe rere. Gbogbo èso tó jáde lára ẹ̀hínàsìn ọjọ́ ò lè ṣe rere. Ìwọ wá tí torí àkúdàáyá ó fẹ́ fún ẹ ní 50,000 naira kó fi ṣe business láìlọ́n tó ń ṣe. Ó wá tí torí ẹ̀ ó parọ́ mọ́mọ́ ọ̀yẹ́ ẹ jọ November má ti end kó máa ṣí business yẹn fún ẹ. Olóṣì olójú dúdú olóbò Bluetooth. Ó tún gbé ẹ ní ó scam ẹ. Fọláṣadé àkúdàáyá ó scam ẹ. Isn't that something? Okay, let's even assume she didn't have money. Okay, ṣebí ó gba 1.3 million lọ́wọ́ Yomi. Tó bá jẹ́ ẹni tó ní ìṣerere fún ẹni. Ṣé Egypt ló fẹ́ràn lọ? Olóṣìṣẹ́ lè dé airport ni. Ṣé ó ti ẹ̀bọ́ bí tó ti gba ṣé mo passport processing office? Ó fẹ́ lọ Egypt. Wọ́n ṣí ṣọ́ọ̀bù fún Ṣadé o. Olóṣì àkúdàáyá ẹni ibi. Ó ti torí ẹ̀ ó lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ very dirty boy. Ó lọ parọ́. Ó ló ṣojú ẹ̀ kòró ibi tán ti ń fọ aṣọ ẹ̀jẹ̀. Mo ráyé mo sáfáyé. Mi ò mọ̀ pójú ogun láyé o. N bá má ti múra sílẹ̀. Láti ìgbà èwe mi wá má ti múra sílẹ̀. N bá wá ìbọn adá ohun ọkọ̀. N bá wá bọ́ ẹlẹ́nu mẹ́fà. Má fi jaja òmìnira. N bá lọ sílé ẹni mọ́gàn má fi ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ibùdó ìjà. Bàbá ò dákun dábọ̀. Fọ́tà hàn wá ó láyé. Elédùmarè. Ayé mi dọ́wọ́ rẹ o. Má jẹ́ kan táyọ̀ mi o. Ṣadé wà láyé bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ó sì láyé. Ogun ayé àṣẹ kì í ṣe ti bọ́n. Ogun ayé tí ń bá ní jà tá ò lè fojú rí. Àwọn tí ńlá ní tí ń gbá ní tá ò lè rò rárá. àwọn tí ń lání tí ń gbani táòjọ máa jẹ táòjọ máa mu bàbá ó dákun dàbọ̀ fọ̀tá hàn wá ó láyé. Mr. Paita ẹ ṣé o Elédùmarè ayé mi dọ́wọ́ rẹ o. Your own nephew kò tún sí láyé mọ́ o, olóògbé ó lọ parọ́ mọ́ ìyẹ́, ẹ̀rù ò bá ẹ́, ẹ̀rù àtúbọ̀tán ò bá ẹ́. Because of a bowl of porridge, you sold your family out for lies, not even something that is real. It is not even in your imagination because you did not. Ó ti ṣí ṣọ́ọ̀bù, ó tóbi gan, gbogbo abúlé Ẹ̀gbá ló fi ṣe. You went on a show to lie. Torí iṣẹ́ ti bòròró ọ̀sán ni máráyè yẹn olóṣè olójú ààfin ó ṣojú fítífítí ń bi òkó olóṣè ó náà competition oríṣiríṣi wọ́n ní ọjọ́ ikú eré oríṣiríṣi ọ̀bẹ la máa rí ẹgbà bí kẹ́ ẹ super fives ìwọ náà competition ìwọ náà lo competition méjì ẹ jọ̀ọ́. I have been in Wonderland in the past few days because the way oríṣiríṣi hands are coming out. Super Vibes náà lóhun competition against Ọmọ́wùnmí. Candy ní sẹ́, ẹ̀yin náà bá wa yẹ̀ wò bòròró olòṣì aláwòkù. Ìjọ kí ni title petition ẹ o? We the public ṣé yẹn ni àbí the massware? In fact, I am flabbergasted and dumbfounded. Ẹ rí pé ohùn mi ò já gerégéré. Mi ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa because tí bòròró yẹn ó flabbergasted me. It's flabbergasted. No competition bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyá mi. Super Vibes. Ohun ẹ ti là, ìwọ náà ti jájú. Suzy ti wá ń jókòó sórí platform ẹ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, way forward team ni àìṣèjàre. Way forward team, is that your own letter-headed? We the way forward team. What is the way forward team? Are writing petition against Omowunmi Aloba. Aren't you mad? Aren't you stupid? Mo jẹ́ fẹ́ máa tọ̀ sára ṣá. Bòròró. You two were saying, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé wọ́n gbé sàrà kọjá níwájú wèrè ẹni? Tóun náà lóhùn. Aristocrat tí wàá fi òyìnbó dá orí ẹrú. Aristocracy. There, if you don't know, let me tell you, Aristocracy, Akudaya, and Suzy were the pioneer of petition writing against Omowunmi. In case you did not know, only thing about roba. So don't think whatever you are doing is new. Wọ́n ti ṣe kọjá 2 years ago. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Aristo draft ni. He is daft. He is crazy. I can't believe he will ever, that Aristo crazy, will ever stoop that low. This idiot came out 2 months ago and was screaming. I was screaming, you people are evil, evil. Not, we already know that you are Josebe, paramọ́lẹ̀ ni ẹ́, olòṣì aláwòkù ni ẹ́, ṣóṣẹ́ ti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ ni ó lè. Ìwọ náà wá gbé máa swear, ojoojúmọ́ lẹ máa lọ jókòó. 5-7 hours you were on Super Vibes. You are looking for way forward every day. What is the way forward? Ayé yìí ṣe wá bàjẹ́ tẹ́ that people, a dirty pool like that at that. Ẹ ti di adágún omi, ẹ ń rùn. Ẹ jẹ́ bá wa táàpù o. Ẹ táàpù o. Ẹ ṣá má táàpù o. Ibi ẹ̀gbẹ́ ni kẹ́ máa táàpù o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o. Ẹ̀gbẹ́ ni kẹ́ máa táàpù. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má táàpù o. Ibi tí mò ń wò yẹn. Ẹ má táàpù ibẹ̀. Ẹ dẹ̀ má táàpù ojú host. Ẹ̀gbẹ́ ni kẹ́ máa táàpù. Ẹ ṣé, as you are tapping, may God bless you. Ọwọ́ tẹ́ fi ń táàpù yẹn, ẹ máa fi gbé ọmọ. kò kì í ṣe bí ìwọ àkúdàáyá o olòṣì bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n tún pé Ada Universe wọ́n tún pé Bankole and Smith ọlọ́run ẹlẹ́dàá o we knew you came through Tenny and Kudi. You wanted to become a celebrity. You with kini brother host yẹn jẹ́ náà Pierce tí kini Benin òyìnbó yẹn Pierce Benin ní Pierce is a walking Halloween ẹjọ́ tẹ́ bá ní kini yẹn tó bá play ẹ̀ that part yẹn ohun tó torí mi ti bá ti gbọ́ Benin ní you are a walking Halloween ó kó odindi 3 million 5 boys mo gbèdì fún yín o ẹ lè bí girl fún wa I need àwọn girls you can do one more ó lè di girls ó dẹ̀ lè di better 3 girls kí ló fi ń ṣèyàn apá ìgẹ̀ wa gbé lórí Temi platform we are here they started this whole madness then they went to get Bankole and Smith. They claim it is their own public lawyer. Me more Allah Shadiyu. Kébí náà rẹ́rìn bí 8070 olóṣìjì àgbẹ̀ of Coventry. Gbogbo yẹn lulẹ̀. Ó tún yá ó lọ fọ́ọ̀mù platform TTL, TSL, Lizzy Diamond, Golden Wool àbí Wooden Spoon, Door by Merit, Smell by Tommy. Gbogbo wọn yẹn máa wà ń bẹ̀ ìgbà yẹn máa sẹ ẹ̀yin Temi platform ẹ máa bọ ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yin crunchy slave olórí kendu olórí square root of 100 wọ́n máa wà ń bẹ̀ then the next thing ọjọ́ tí Ọ̀túnba ti kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ńgbà yẹn tán ní I have never trusted that àkúdàáyá and the same way Ọ̀túnba Awópẹ̀tù felt tí wọ́n fi ṣe voice yẹn síta tán ní pé olówó ogbó tó ń ṣílẹ̀kùn fólè I have never trusted that because that woman you can see how evil àkúdàáyá is screaming screeching shouting Omilaka Mohbad nítèmi o Omilaka Mohbad ọmọ yẹn ò jẹ́ kí n ṣọmọ Mohbad ìwọ tó máa yàgàn alẹ́ ó máa yàgàn alẹ́ màá olòṣì ọjọ́ kan náà ló bọ́ta oní TV méje ló wà ní yàrá ẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́mọjó wọ́n ń gbọ́mọmọ́jó lórí burúkú ara ẹ̀ ń pé òun advertise pé òun ní TV méje and what is that an achievement? Mímí ní jacuzzi olòṣìṣẹ́ bí ìwọ àti Suzy àti ìyá Black Widow òun ní African TV kọ́kọ́ pè ní aṣẹ́wó lórí ìkànnì yìí ẹ wo àwọn obìnrin yẹn ẹ máa pera yín ní big girls irú yín ẹ̀ ń ṣí òbò fún African thief international thief international olè international thief ẹ̀ ń ṣí òbò fún that dirty pig that loose-mouthed dirty pig. Nǹkan tó sọ nìyẹn ó ní TV méje lòun ní olóṣì olórí burúkú ni àwọn ẹgbẹ́ yẹn sọ pé àwọn ọmọ mi bímọ olóṣì TV lòun ń ràjọ sínú ilé ó máa tán gbogbo ẹ̀ sí each channel ọlọ́lọ́mọye TikTok tó ní olóṣì kò kí ń sùn tó bá gbàgbà sùn lọ a máa dún bí ẹ̀rọ ọlọ́gì olóṣì onísìpàpì sọnù screaming and shouting ó ṣe títí these are part of your failed ventures from writing petition with peers to doing Ada Universe to getting Bankole and Smith to writing email to governor. Even though Texam was helping you guys to write letter to the governor. Are you people crazy? Imagine kí n jẹ́ governor Lagos State or governor ìlú kan kí wọ́n máa gba lẹ́tà òṣì bẹ́yẹn ṣé mi gan ò ní wọ̀nyí lépè pé nínú gbogbo nǹkan tó ń lọ nílùú kọ́ kínní. So this is what you want to use connections for, your own connection, this is what you use it for. Ẹ náwó ẹ nára tí kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sáàrin yín náà because your guardian is of evil. Ọlọ́run ba èdè yín jẹ́ ó ba ìmọ̀ yín jẹ́ títí Àdùkẹ́ àti the other wèrè tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ràn lọ sí lóyìnbó àwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbogbo wọn padà orí yín ò sọ ire This is part of your failed venture. Maybe if you were innocent was not part of that group, maybe, just maybe, bóyá wọn bá rán ọmọ òṣì Àdùkẹ́ yẹn lọ sí ìlú òyìnbó. But like we said, anything that comes across Akudaya's table, it will turn to dust. Anything mi mọ movie yẹn tẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá ti fọwọ́ kan kíní báyìí ó máa di erùpẹ̀ ni. Ṣé inú Bible ló wà àbí? Ṣé is it one of the Bible stories that when you touch it, it will turn to dust? That is what is applicable to Aries life. Anything, if you drop Aries inside CBN, ọjọ́ yẹn ni wọ́n máa sọ iná sínú CBN yẹn. Tọ́n bá drop Aries sí Switzerland níbi tó ń kó owó àgbáyé sí, ọjọ́ yẹn ni ogun máa wọ ìlú. That is how terrible her aura, her spirit, everything about her is. She has failed in everything she has put her hands on. Why? Because her heart is just evil. Her thoughts, her ways, her everything she dreams, she lives evil. Papa shit. Me, I like the way you are giving it to all this àwọn àgbà òṣì àgbà rádaràda. As much as I cannot stand you because you are one of the most useless boys that the devil has punished the earth with. But more like bí ẹ pé èṣù ṣe ń fi ẹ́ ṣe pàṣán tó fi ń lo àwọn àgbàyà olórí burúkú tó enable ẹ. Wọ́n á jókòó sí orí platform ẹ wọ́n máa ṣe papa alájà olóṣì l'Akúdàáyà olórí ibú ni. Kí Àkúdàáyà máa sọ pé papa shit ni mentor wọn. Oh Lord Jesus mercy. Àwọn olóbìyín tí wọ́n ọ̀rọ̀ yín pa kékeré náà. Mo like bó ṣe wọ́n gbogbo yín lé pé bó ṣe ń sọ fún yín pé Aries come here if you call my name ẹgbẹ́ ń bígbó. As in, if not that you are evil, ṣé papa shit ṣó yẹ kó lè ṣe boy here? He shouldn't even be your gate man in a normal world. But because you want anywhere tán bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ Ọmọ́wùnmí ní ibi, ẹ máa rí olòṣì aláwòkù yìí. Ó tún ti lọ join àwọn fíìmì. Gbogbo àwọn tó ti pè lọ́tẹ̀wọ́ bọ́n ṣe ń drop ẹ lọ́dọ̀ olórí ẹbí. Kí Debbie máa sọ pé ẹ drop woman yẹn. You have no shame. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, the devil punished the earth with the likes of Papa Shit, the likes of Pra. Àná àbúrò ni mò ń gbọ́ tí Pra ń sọ pé ọmọ oríta lòun, ọmọ boys ni òun. I was like, so àwọn tá à ń bá jí lélẹ̀. Mọ́mí Abisa ṣe ká sọ ma. Ẹ ti unmute tó ṣe ọpẹ́ ti gùnkè. Mọ́mí Abisa ṣe wà ń bẹ̀. Kí Pra olóṣì tó ṣe orí bíi monitoring lizard yẹn, monitor lizard. Honestly, whenever I hear that boy's voice or brain mi máa ń lọ sí monitor lizard tó wà ní zoo. Aṣọ́mọ oríta fọ́gò òun ni boy yẹn tóun àwọn èèyàn ni àwa wá ń bá ṣe back and forth. As much as I don't go on people's panel, it is that Papa Shit panel. Then ìgbà tí nǹkan ṣì ń gbóná ń gbà yẹn tí n bá lọ sí platform ó máa invite me. Mo ọjọ́ kan mo kọ síbẹ̀ pé me come on your panel to come and waste. I'm gonna be losing brain cells. And I cannot afford to lose any brain cells. Listening to you guys have even done a bad job in some of us mind. We had to be detoxing. The last few days I've been listening to nice music. I'm trying to go back to who I used to be before this great evil has befell us. Dẹ̀tún ní rí irú yín mọ́ láéláé, eléyìí lẹ máa fi ṣe àṣemọ́. Olòṣì Papa Shit àjókòó síbi tó wà lóòrùn onídọ̀tí, ọmọ òṣì ọmọ rádaràda. Ó máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn pé what have you done? What is your contribution to justice? This ọmọ àlè lives right there in Lagos, has never been to even the inquest. This ọmọ àlè is so jealous. Papa Shit is petty and jealous. to the extent that ìgbà tó lórí burúkú Shamsodion gbé placard òun náà wá lọ ṣe ó lọ carve box Indomie ó lọ yọ box Indomie ó wá kọ justice for Mohbad. This is how petty and jealous this idiot is. See how he's jealous of Super Vibes. See him saying that káwọn èèyàn máa lọ sọ́dọ̀ IT guy. IT guy á ran ìran díran a guy that is not even up to 30 talking down on a 59 years old man. Ìṣepáyé ti bàjẹ́ nìyẹn. One of his biggest gifts was Thunderfire. Because ìyẹn ti lọ síbòmí lọ gift ẹlòmíì àtìgbà ẹni owú jíjẹ ti gbé papa shit rẹ̀. He is so jealous and petty. Pettiness ló ń jẹ́ kí wèrè stop with the victimization. How people lọ sọ wọn ọlá mi lóhùn. Because I just can't believe people can be this evil. They have wanted innocent me going about my life innocently, seeing the world in the eyes of a child, being innocent, doing my thing. These people open my eyes and I cannot believe this great evil. On top, another person's matter. On top, a total stranger. And my question is, if you have this level of hatred towards a total stranger, how will you feel about your family that hurts you? If your wife, your husband upsets you, how will you feel? These people will commit crime of passion in the name of pé inú bí àwọn ni. Ẹ wo irú àkúdàáyá. Àkúdàáyá kò ní yẹ ọjọ́ alẹ́ ò ní dáa. Kó máa gbé petition kiri ẹ tún ná owó fún Bankole and shit. Ẹ lọ gba sand. Ṣe wọ́n torí wa gbé ẹbọ lórí ìta mẹ́ta nítorí àwa. Wọ́n lọ gbẹ́bọ lọ́gànjọ́ òru nítorí àwa. Kúrúkẹrẹ kúrúkẹrẹ ó di ilé aláwo. Kúrúkẹrẹ kúrúkẹrẹ wọ́n pe Bankole and Smith o. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ò ṣiṣẹ́ o. Súyà náà fi petition yín jẹ súyà àtẹ̀pà. Àwọn ìyá tó ń ta àgbàdo àti bọ̀lì ní ẹ̀gbẹ́ títì náà kó petition yín fún. Thank you, gifters. Ẹ ṣé gan. Ẹ wo bí ayé àkúdàáyá ṣe bàjẹ́. Ṣebí ẹni tó bá gbọ́, it's like the 7 plagues tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Egypt nígbà yẹn tí Moses á tún lọ bá wọn. A ní, this is what the Lord have said. Wọ́n á tún ní rárá o, irọ́ títí tán fi parun sínú Red Sea. And this is your lot in life, àkúdàáyá. Innocent. I will call you by your real name. I know that is why you hate me. Àkúdàáyá, innocent, Odion. You will be destroyed. You will meet your Waterloo. And it's not far off. It is someone later. Your evil, you will meet some great evil will befall you. Ó dẹ̀ máa ṣe ojú gbogbo wa. Ó ní ṣẹ̀sín in the corner. Wàá ṣe ẹ̀sín àgbáyé, wàá ṣe ẹ̀sín awọ́rò. Ìwọ sọ pé ó ní jẹ́ kọ́mọ ọlọ́mọ sinmi. Ṣé wọ́n mú ẹ̀rí ni? Tán bá tiẹ̀ mú ẹ̀rí ńkọ́, ṣé wọ́n ń bá ní tán kéèyàn fani nítan ya ni? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Ẹ ṣe títí ẹ máa lọ pé ẹ pé ìyá Mohbad, ẹ ń gba voice wọn, ẹ pé King White. You are evil. I was listening to you and I'm like, when will this woman realize that she has ó ti gbé ègún sí ayé àwọn ọmọ wèrè tó bí tó ń fi ẹgbà fún lóúnjẹ yẹn? But torí pé o ò láyọ̀, o ò ní ìdùnnú, òun láyé ẹ ṣe ń bàjẹ́ sí. O ò lè ra wig $100. This woman came out, said it with her mouth that she find it, she wanted to be doing like Kudi, tí ẹ máa ṣe makeup, tí ẹ máa ṣe kíní, ó máa ra wig. She tried it. Ó lọ ra wig. She went to price wig. It shows that this useless woman has never bought wig in her life. Ó lọ ra wig $100. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, $100 is a synthetic wig. àwọn tó bá ra wig $100 ó kàn máa fi lọ síbi iṣẹ́ tó máa fi ṣeré ni for people that likes wig ó lọ ṣe yẹn tán wá pé àjẹ́ kí n ṣe kí n wá ṣe live video ó lọ síbi tán ti ń ṣe ìkànnà wọ́n ní kó ṣe ìkànnà ní $70 àbí $60 ọmọ mi àná olúwa ẹ̀ka àrọ́mà wọ́n ní kó wá ṣe ìkànnà ní $60 you turn back you got into your car and you turn back this useless evil witch could not afford to do nails on her own hands for $60 60 American dollars kì í ṣe £60 o $60 American dollars she couldn't afford it but she can afford to be giving money for the ventures of evil. She could afford to sit with Yomi Fabiyi, she knowing fully well Yomi Fabiyi is a liar and a thief, a rogue at that, a lazy thief at that. But because her way, yeah, that was like $35. About she nails me. In fact, it's cheaper for me to do my nails in America than in UK. When I do my nails in America, it's about $70 to $75. In UK, I'm looking at about $80. I'm actually the same thing. £80, I mean. 65, £70. No, she nails ni teba she what tons by she say ni Manchester. Talk more. When it was in London, it was even more. Mo ń gbọ́njọ́ yẹn tí wẹ́rẹ̀ yìí ń sọ pé òun ò lè ṣe nails $60. I'm like, oh, gbé ní proper city. If you live in places like California or New York, wàá mọ̀ pé it's even more expensive than that. Exactly. She knew she didn't pay into an NGO account. She knew Yomi is a thief, is a rogue. But because she is evil, the evil of Akudaya is astonishing. It is something that should be studied. But this woman decided, because of her evil way, she decided that she will still keep going. She will keep going until she will drop into the bottomless pit that she has been. Go to think Belati 2 years ago. Why jabosi no eko then? Oh, cause to back pe fun anu ko ni send to ma down. Ó torí àmàlà ó bá wọn gbé òkúrọ̀ ọ̀yọ́ torí ibi tó fẹ́ ṣe òun pe papa shit ní mẹ́ńtọ́ ẹ̀ òun pe tẹ́ní ní mẹ́ńtọ́ ẹ̀. That's what I'm saying, baby soft. It costs about £80 if you want a nice nails. So for me doing it, the Timbalos America is actually cheaper. Imagine $60. This useless witch claiming that she sold me. When this woman said she sold her Bitcoin for $72,000, tó lóun fẹ́ bá Ọmọ́wùnmí ṣe ẹjọ́ wo Akúdàáyá ó ní stop láti ṣe ẹjọ́ ló máa pa ẹ́. You all think ẹ máa jẹ lè jẹ́ gbé. That young lady is gonna she's better. She's gonna get to a better place. But boy, everything you will pay for it. I'm on now only $72 ni. Ṣé olòṣì tí ó tó ní òun ò kí ń ra gold o Walmart lòun ti máa ń ra gold olòṣì ẹlẹ́sìn mórí kan. Aláìlọ́pọlọ alárùn ọpọlọ. You are such an irritant. You are a bloody irritant. Mo mọ̀ pé eléyìí tó ti jẹ láàárọ̀ yìí sìn wàá tún bọ́ta wàá máa pariwo ṣé ráwọn tẹ́mí platform yẹn ṣe rí mẹ́yọ 25 yẹn olòṣì olórí burúkú aláwọ̀ kò ní yẹ kò ní rẹ gbogbo ìrandíran ẹ àwọn òbí tó bí ẹ tán ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ pa kò ní yẹ wọ́n in fact grandmother ẹ tó máa ń sọ pé she's 100 yẹn ó máa kúkú ẹ̀sìn ni. Gbogbo obìnrin tó wà ní ìrun ẹ kò ní yẹ wọ́n àwọn obìnrin tí wọ́n náà bí kò ní yẹ wọ́n olòṣì olórí burúkú aláwòkù kéèyàn lóhun òun kówó ẹjọ́ kalẹ̀ lórí ẹni tó wọn ò mọ̀ rí. How deranged are you? How depraved is your mind? Ṣé ìgbà tí wọ́n bí ẹ ṣó ní cerebral palsy ni? Ṣé was your brain deprived of oxygen for few minutes ni that you're so evil? I will have $72,000 and I will not do my nails. Ayé ń ṣe ẹ́ òun lóògùn ẹ̀jẹ̀ kò ní yẹ ẹ innocent. Kú mọ̀ pé tèmi bá ráyè tiyín wé pé ní màmá fún yín kò ní yẹ gbogbo yín kò ní dá fún ẹ kò ní dá fún gbogbo èso tó tara ẹ jáde. kò ní dá fún ìyá ẹ̀ àti ìyá ẹ̀ tí ò rọ ẹ́ pa yẹn, kò ní dá fún. Olòṣì ọmọ orogún ẹ ló ń torí ẹ bọ ló torí ìyá ẹ̀ bomi gbóná. Olòṣì olórí burúkú tó lóun ti wà l'Amẹ́ríkà láti 1986 and she said she's never heard of Schengen. Abẹ́ ti gbàgbé ni tó ń bá Lilibet argue lọ́dún náà lọ́hùn. What is Schengen? I've never heard of Schengen. Olórí burúkú, the day I tackled her, she's screaming so loud, screaming. Hypovolemic, òun ló pa boy yẹn. Hypovolemic ni. So I went to her platform and to crunchy slave, non-scream. So I asked this useless woman, do you know what hypovolemic shock is? Have you ever been in an emergency situation? Have you ever looked after someone in an hypovolemic shock? Olórí burúkú are ó já mi bọ́lẹ̀. The next thing ó bọ́ta ó lé mi àwọn ọmọ Ṣàgálà. Ìwà nírú mi ní ẹbí ẹ. Wò wá sọ mí di òrìṣà tó ń kúnlẹ̀ bọ́dì. If you have the likes of us on this platform, in your lineage, àràárọ̀ báyìí, ẹ máa gbégbá ọpẹ́ sọ́lọ̀ ní pé, thank God for the type of family I come from. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ pé kò sẹ́ni rere níran yín. No good has ever come out of your family. That is why you all lot have turned to radarada. Ẹ wo báyé yín ṣe rí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. That day she was screaming. Wọ́n gún lọ́bẹ lọ́rùn ní hypovolemic ló pa. And I'm like, how now? As how now? Oh, wrong now. Tọ́ ọmọ mi díẹ̀ lẹ́kẹ̀, ẹ ṣé o. Kò alákùṣẹ́ lólórí burúkú ààrẹ. Olòṣìlẹ̀ section 8 ló ń gbé. Olè ọ̀lẹ aláwòkù, ó wà lórí CPAP, ó ní breathing issue. Òun ló ṣe wà lórí benefit ló wà. Olòṣì. How can you have? She said she's been to 42 countries. This woman has never heard of Bora Bora. Abẹ́ ti gbàgbé ni ṣé mami Kubina Johnson ọjọ́ yẹn tó lóun ò gbọ́dọ̀ tó ń jẹ́ Bora Bora rí. And this woman is claiming to be well traveled. This non-entity does not know what a Schengen visa is. Wèrè. Olórí burúkú wèrè. Olòṣì àwọn tó ń fi screeching voice tó fi ń kólómi ọbẹ̀ náà ni. Supreme Supreme ẹ máa gbọ́ olòṣì á wá bọ́ síbẹ̀. Ìwọ ṣe ṣí platform títí ẹ. Àwọn tó ń support yẹn wá láàánú yín wọ́n ti kúrò. Olòṣì. Alólórí burúkú lọ ṣí òbò fún African TV ní now. Ìyẹn wá bọ́ta o, ìyẹn máa bú obìnrin. Wọ́n pé ìwọ ìyá kíní àti wèrè Détọ́lá ìyá Black Widow àti Suzy ó bọ́ta lọ́dọ̀ Kúdínjọ yẹn ló ní aṣẹ́wó, those three aṣẹ́wó. Ọjọ́ yẹn mo gbá orí sókè ní pé ayé yín ti bàjẹ́ o. Ayé yín ó ti bàjẹ́ ó bọ̀ jẹ́sìkì. Ọmọ mi mú hì ẹ láfo ẹ̀rín ní tiwa ayọ̀ ní tiwa ayọ̀ lájí sí láàárọ̀ yìí. Ẹ lè imagine. O ní owó Yomi lè máa pè ẹ́ lórí phone ó gba 500,000 lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ìwọ kò ní dá fún ẹsẹ̀ àkúdàáyá ó gba 500,000 lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ lè ra irun ó lè ṣe kánná ó lè ra irun kó 500,000 kó tẹ̀ fi ra irun sí ẹlẹ́dàá ẹ̀. Aṣọ ológun máa ń pọ́n ni bí àparò. Nǹkan tó ṣe ẹ́ nìyẹn. When you are supposed to think about how to better your life, then you will remember the evil you want to do. You will not go and put that money in that evil. Ẹ ṣé Oyin Rex. She is so full of herself. She is just a disgusting piece of trash. Gbogbo yín ẹ rò bóyá a máa fi ọmọ òun mi sílẹ̀ kẹ jẹ́ ó wá yà yín lẹ́nu. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, mommy babies of life àmọ́. Ó yà wọ́n lẹ́nu pé we stood firm, we stood strong. Òun ni olòṣì Grace Shonde. Ó ń pa àwọn kan lólóṣó. Kò ní dá fún ìyá ẹ̀ Grace Shonde. Kò ní dá fún Jossy tó ń dóko ẹ̀gàn pàápàá. In fact, kò ní dá fún ẹ, kò ní dá fún ọmọ kan tó bí yẹn. Ìyá àjẹ́ yóò ṣì. Mommy Cindy, so kò sí anybody tẹ́lẹ̀ kí n bí ẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí kí mú yín sọ́wọ́ o. ojú mi ń pọ́n o ẹ wọ platform nísìn hey baby ni ẹ ń pè Oyin Rex wo ṣe bá mi blọọkì Cindy àti Oyin Rex ń bẹ̀ yẹn.
kò síṣẹ́ lè ní àbí ìyá mi ẹ káàsán ẹ káàárọ̀.
ẹ káàárọ̀ mà.
ìyá mi kò síṣẹ́ lè ní àbí mo ti mọ̀.
mo máa ṣe lọ gbọmọ mi sìn ẹjọ ta ló máa play nǹkan fún wa kí fún wọn ní.
tó bá ti lọ síbi iṣẹ́ báyìí fáyàfáyà dé nìyẹn. well done mama I trust you.
ẹ káàárọ̀ mà.
ẹ jàre.
yes ma.
olóògùn ní lédi yẹn olóògùn ni òun olóṣó tó wá ń bú àwọn kan lólóṣó.
ẹ lè máa fún mi ò parí olóṣì.
òun tó wà lábẹ́ ọkùnrin kan tó tún lọ ń dókòó mi okó ìdọ̀tí wá ń bú àwọn kan lólóṣó.
lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ògiri wọ́n mú ẹ mọ́kànlá òun ṣírò sókè òun gbókó lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì wọ́n mi dúpọ̀ sí ìṣẹ̀wọ̀n.
ẹnu àti bí ọkàn ń bí báyìí.
wọ́n mi ò I need few minutes kí n lọ gbọ́ mọ́ mi jàre wọ́n mi dúpọ̀ sí ìṣẹ̀wọ̀n ń bẹ̀ yẹ̀yẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ wá jì ìṣẹ̀wọ̀n ń bẹ̀.
irú àwọn bá useless yà lè scream àlè ṣe kankan.
useless o kò sẹ́ni tó useless níbí wọ́n ti rò bóyá báwọn ṣe mo máa ń wò wọ́n gbà yẹn tó máa pariwo pé ṣáwọn people fi pa àwọn gbólóhùn ni ẹ̀yin wo because à ń bá yín sóyìn.
à ń ṣe gentle.
à ń wò pé bóyá wọn ò ní ìmọ̀ ní ká kọ́ wọn àṣé olólórí burúkú ẹni ẹ̀kọ́ ẹni ègbé ni wọ́n wá ń dá padà fún yẹn wá ń sunkún kiri mo máa ń wò wọ́n ní ṣé you people think you can talk ẹ má lọ wá o ó pọ̀ ńlẹ̀ ó pọ̀ yẹn gbogbo yín ẹ máa wọlẹ̀ bí àrá ni ká kùlù fún gbogbo yín kò ní kùlù
yẹbẹ
kò ní dá fún yín ikùn tó gbé yín gan ifá midwife tó gbẹ̀bí yín gan ká kùlù fún ẹ̀yin ẹni ẹ̀kọ́ ẹni ègbé ẹ̀yin ìka ẹni ibi òṣì kí ló dé kí ló ń jó yín lọ́wọ́ tẹ̀ fi jólẹ̀ ẹ lè imagine at this point kí wọ́n fẹ́ lọ gbọ́ ọmọ mi ní nursery jàre ò ta ló lè stream fún wa kí n fún wọn ní few minutes kí n tó padà wá fún wọn jẹ èmi àti yín ni lónìí kò ní í rágbá fún yín as much as ẹni tí bá ti ń rántí nínú yín èpè ní máa fi yín ré ni èpè ló máa pa wọ́n. bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Oyin Rex that is what they thought they felt that àwọn máa how. But even if we are not coming on the panel, the help that God has, at least if you're here, if you're listening, you remember what I said. One of the first time I ever spoke on this panel was, you will be a force to reckon with. You will be a voice for the widows. You will not forever be a widow, but your story will be a point. When it happens to one Omowumi Cynthia, this is what she did. You will be a point of reference for good. If you remember, that is what I said to you earlier then. At times we look at it that but God knows that you are resolute, you are firm, you are strong, and He knows you can deal with it. I'm so sorry you lost your husband. I know this is not what anyone wished for, but Oti Shele, and I'm happy the way you are standing and you're standing firm, not only for your son, but for the memory of that young man. One of the women, I believe I said it before, and I'm going to remind you again, Maya Angelou is one of those women I respect. And in fact, 2 days ago, I still listened to her poem. And one of her books that I love is How the Caged Birds Sing. Remember, if you can't get the book, go on YouTube. You'll find some of the excerpts on YouTube. Against all odds, she